MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Milwaukee Brewers, it's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Keon Broxton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. A quick out #1. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now Goldschmidt, a drive high in the air out to deep left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. Digging in, Domingo Santana. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Yasmani Tomas. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. McCann has it, but no chance to recover. Tomas is on at first after the strikeout. Stepping into the box, number 20, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the 1st inning.
And that misses 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Heading after this is Broxton. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arm.
And we'll have to leave it there as At the plate, Hernan Perez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Hernan Perez.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double. So digging in now, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Soft grounder left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Perez onto the grass. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Perez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Domingo Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he's safe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Basically.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick is there. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter,
Riding in once again, Hernan Perez. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Bregman.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now to the plate, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Up high. 2-1 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. In there, 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, Manny Pena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Manny Pena.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. Oh no, he totally missed it. Ready now, Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner scores from second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Tomas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High in the air out to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the 4th for the Astros, center fielder, number 4.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Broxton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez.
Number 9.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Gonzalez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does. I know he'd like to see that pitch again. I know he's got 2 strikes. That's a ball he should have hit, though. It's right in his wheelhouse. He fouled it off. He's going to last another pitch. But, man, that's the one he wanted.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Josh Reddick is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel.
Number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Coming to the plate now. Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Youngman is there, and the side is retired. Ready once again, number 20. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Left fielder, number 20.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in,
Now
Orlando Arcia,
shortstop.
1 for 2 with a double
Orlando
on the ledger so
Arcia.
far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Digging in once again, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Now at the plate, Keon Broxton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Five runs, 10 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So stepping in, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Tomas is there. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Pena finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Center fielder number 4.
First pitch on its way. George Springer swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Designated hitter, Domingo
Here's the first pitch to him. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Number 20. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Ready on 1 and 2. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Here's Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Hernan Perez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in, Keon Broxton singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Evan Gattis.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The second baseman, number
ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Going back is the left fielder into the Crawford boxes and gone. At the plate, Carlos Correa. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch on its way. George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. There to handle it is Tomas, and there are 2 away now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Garcia into shallow left, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 35,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Springer. And the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it one away. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. Tomas will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Bregman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Runner goes for second. A swinging bunt to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Yasmani Tomas.
Michael Feliz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter.
Now batting, number 20. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone. Into the box, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. From the belt, kicks and deals. Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Perez is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, George Springer. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. They put the tag on, and he is out at third. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
The final line score for our ball.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros.
For Colorado, center fielder David Dahl.
David Dahl is at the plate as he watches ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Ready now, Chris Taylor. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Chris Taylor.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Turner.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, number 35. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Correa. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. This is in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Now at the plate, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Reynolds. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Mark Reynolds
hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Reddick. Two down. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and it's a three-pitch inning. Now batting, Evan Gattis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And a rather easy first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Beltran. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Grounded, foul. Mike Dunn comes in unexpectedly. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit down the third base line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a throw over. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Bregman is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody. Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust it back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Forsythe is there for it, and that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Altuve at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little tapper. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he is out on the tag. Riding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Very weakly on the ground. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's Carlos Correa now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Forsythe onto the grass, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Digging in to try it again, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up and in for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. The relay. Here's Carlos Beltran. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Beltran becomes out number 2 this inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Dahl. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. But he will run this one down in right center. At the plate, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Reddick is there, 1 away. Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Catcher, Jonathan.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So stepping in,
now
Logan
batting,
Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, base hit. Lucroy rounds third and is digging for the plate, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Striding into the box, David Dahl looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And he takes ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Pulled toward right center field. Dahl is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does.
Oh, look at Taylor. He's up with it. The throw. Touche, sir. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Chris
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Dahl is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Up next for the Astros.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Jake McGee enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Fly ball out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in once again, number 35.
Leading off with the
Third
Rockies,
trip to the plate for him here tonight.
fielder,
0 for 2 at this
35.
point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Popped up. Correa is over. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. Ready for another shot now. Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Derek Dietrich.
Hit in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. McGee's ready. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Altuve. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ken Giles will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ken Giles.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
See, that's going with the umpire zone, not yourself. You got to try.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled back. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Settling in now.
The shortstop, Carlos.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
So digging in now, George Springer. He went deep last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Now batting, Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. McGee comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Runner breaks for third. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. Ichiro Suzuki is going to be asked
for the Rockies. Number 53, Ichiro Suzuki.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but McCann is able to hold on as they get the swinging strikeout.
Up next for Colorado.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Number 35.
Number 35 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Altuve has it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits,